I think the last time that we spoke was during D23, and I had not seen footage yet. And having seen the whole series now, I love it. I wish I had something like this growing up. You know what I mean?
Chinese action and wuxia style is so different than Western action. And it's just so much more dynamic to me that I was really excited that we were able to meld that into this story here, and make it exciting, but also, some audience members probably won't have seen this before. And so to them, it'll be really exciting. The wire work is incredible. The way the edits are made, and then combining it with CGI and all of that stuff with, the staff and how it gets bigger, and then the kind of power and energy that comes from that is really combining like old school Hong Kong style stuff with the new school Marvel stuff as well. And so I thought it was a really good melding or hybrid of the two, and really showcased like the best of the best.
Immediately that sense of family was set. And that sense of family between the three of us existed and was brilliant, but also that I felt like extended to the entire rest of the cast. Sort of everybody shared that sort of relationship of familiarity and friendship and community and family that I think really translates really well into the show.
Well, we'll have to thank our writer team, our creative team behind it. They really, really draw from the book and also the experiences that they have growing up. And while it comes to in our hand, it's been a long time since it's been through really, really thorough thoughts, thinking before it reached our hand. And when it comes into our hand, we took the liberty to, as actors, to discuss it, work on the character, and work on our chemistries, and voila. There's one point that I remember Jin Han was saying, maybe at the end of this, we'll have a hug. I said, Jin Han, no. No, this is a household with a child. No hugging in the house.
That's so funny. Yeah. That's so funny and triggering at the same time.
Credit where credit is due. I mean, yes, the writers obviously have lived with it for a long time before it even gets into our hands. And then when it gets into our hands, I must say that, both of us have a theater background. We started in the theater, so I really had the luxury of working with an actor that shares, the same process of exploration and rehearsal, and just, working through it.
The important thing is that we were given time to do it, because on most television shows, they don't give much time to the action. And that's why you see a lot of action scenes are really kind of bland and boring or repetitive, right?
Yeah.
And so in this, I think, our producer and showrunner, Kelvin Yu and Melvin Mar, were adamant about bringing that side of it, because they knew that that's what would help sell the thing, right? Obviously, but also is authentic to the story as well, because Monkey King is an amazing fighter. And so to be able to do that on screen was awesome, but also to showcase our stunt team. They did an incredible job. We had Brian Lee playing Piggy, that character. We used him a lot on Into the Badlands. He's an amazing guy. I found him on Instagram and YouTube and brought him over to Ireland to shoot with us. And so I'm really happy for them that they're getting their flowers as well, because those guys were inspired by Hong Kong cinema. It's not of their generation, but they were inspired by that. And, they're really famous on YouTube for recreating Hong Kong style fight scenes. And so to be able to bring them in and use them and combine them with Peng's awesome action choreography was just an amazing thing. So it was truly like an American Chinese action crew,
I'm wondering if season 2 can allow for an expansion of mythology. Is it just Chinese mythology? Can we see some Hindu? I'm genuinely curious.
That's very interesting to me. I think I also do some work in the DC and the Marvel universes, and in those shared universes, there's always been multiple figures from multiple different mythologies, right? Thor in the Marvel universe, Wonder Woman is deeply connected into Greek mythology in the DC universe. So having different mythologies interact, I think, is incredibly interesting. It's a way of actually talking about what's in common with all of us, right? No promises, but it's a fun idea.
All right, but if it happens, I'm gonna get that writing credit. I'm just kidding.
I want Amelia to know what's going on, because that stuff is so much fun to see. Because I would be on set all the time, like visiting Ben and Jimmy, like probably every day. I think people may have gotten sick of me, but it's so much fun to see. And then you see like all of these people in prosthetics walking around, and then like they go into the scene and get really like in the moment, and then they come out and they're like ordering their coffee in like a pig face. I'd like to know more about the mythological stuff.
I have so much faith and trust in Gene and Kelvin and Destin and the whole creative team. I'm like, whatever you write, it's gonna be incredible. So I'm just sitting here waiting for the call, honestly.
Fate is not decided up there, but down here.
So freaking unbelievable.
Everything is more connected than you think.